Hey, my name is Brendan, and I'm the youth minister here at Burns, and I just wanted to give a recap of 2023 and let you know some of the things we are looking forward to in 2024. First off, I want to say thank you to everyone who was involved. There's so many different ways for you guys to help, and you all did that, and it definitely makes my job so much easier, so thank you for that. As for the recap, there are a couple of big events that we went to or things we did that I want to highlight really quickly. The first and most important is that we had 3 young people who decided to be baptized. So we want to continue to remember and support and pray for them. In January, we attend Evangelism University, which is a weekend geared towards learning how to best reach different groups of people. The teens go and they get a list of classes and they get to choose which ones they'd like to attend. In February, we swap between Winterfest and CYC, which are 2 events that are both in the Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area. At the end of the school year, we usually do a fun kind of end of school trip. Last year, we went to Dollywood. We spent a weekend there. And then we also started a new camp last year with Pegram. We did Awake at the Lake, and that went really well. And we are looking forward to doing that again in 2024. We also started doing monthly devos. And if you would like to or interested in hosting the teams for one of those, basically what happens is the teams will go to your house for supper, and then we'll have a short devo while there. If you are interested in learning more about that, let me know. We'll have a sign-up sheet shortly where we can have people sign up if you'd like to host. For our classes, we did a new rotation starting with the letter S. So we started with singing night, and then we did a scripture night, and then a story night, which basically is where someone came in and told about how they came to Christ. And then we ended with the skills night, where we focused on different skills that Christians should have or should develop. Going forward, we are going to resplit the classes again. So right now it is middle school and high school combined, but we are going to separate it, middle school into their own class on Sunday mornings and Wednesday nights, and high school have their own class. The high schoolers are going to focus this coming quarter on connections and being connected with one another, connected with the church, and connected with God. And that brings me to another point that we need. If you are interested in helping out in any way, whether it be chaperoning, teaching, or just anything, let me know. I know we always need more teachers. I know the teens are probably tired of hearing me talk, so if they can hear you talk for a little while, it might be a little bit of a relief. Apart from that, we just want to say thank you for everything that has gone on this past year. One quick note, in case you didn't know, the youth program starts at 6th grade and up, so anyone 6th grade and up can attend any of the events. However, the overnight trips, we are going to bump up a little to 7th grade, unless a parent is there. So if you have any questions or would like to attend, feel free to reach out to me, and I can try and answer your questions the best I can. Thank you.
Hello again, or for the first time, I'm not sure what order he's going to play these, but here to talk about the GAP Young Adult Ministry. I don't think we've ever explained what the GAP means. It's the time after high school, during college, a little after college, 18 to 25-ish, whatever. Whenever you're feeling lost in the church or a little bit lost in life, you don't know what to do next in the church or, like I said, anywhere. You come hang out with us. We'll talk about everything from church, about God, all the things we're struggling with. Just share everything with everyone. It's very nice to get together with this age group and let them talk and make friends face to face. We have lots of cool things going on. We've got a new classroom downstairs. We have class every Wednesday night, working on something for Sunday mornings as well. We can have anywhere from 10 in that classroom. It's a very good time talking about God, studying the Bible. Cool new wall and decorations down there. Don't look too closely at our paint job. Then we do all sorts of things during the week. About once a month, we can do game days. We did Secret Santa. We did caroling over the holidays. All sorts of things. Just whenever, we haven't done anything in a while, just text everyone. We all hang out. It's great time. We did a Gulf Coast getaway with about 700 other college students in the southeastern region down in Gulf Shores. Hung out there for a weekend, worshiped. It was amazing. We've done overnight camping at a lake. Then we did worship service. Greer came out and talked to us, did the Lord's Supper with him, with everyone there, had 16 for that. Just exciting stuff. All sorts of service projects we can do. Just possibilities are endless with this group. Everyone's really willing to serve and hang out and just have a good time. For 2024, I would love to obviously just keep growing the group, but reach out to other churches, even other people in the area who don't have a church home, grow that way. And, hey, even in the church, of people we don't know, to reach out and grow within the church as well. Just keep growing from any angle we can think about. Keep going along with service projects, and thank you for all the support you've given us so far. And if you got any more ideas, I know we've eaten with some people in the congregation as well as a group. If you have any ideas of service projects, anything you'd like done, just reach out to me. Reach out to any one of our GAP people, and they would love to talk to you about it and get someone out there, get us out there to help you or just hang out with you. Thank you for all the support. Again, we've got Facebook pages and Instagram pages for our specific Burns College Age group. Check us out, follow us. We're taking pictures. I usually forget all the time, posting all the things we do on there, but thank you again for all the support.
Hello, church family. Matthew asked me to put together a short video on the state of the education program at Burns. So regarding the state of education at Burns, we need more of it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But really, we need teachers. We are experiencing massive growth at our church, and that's a wonderful thing. One of the problems it kind of creates, though, is that we run short on physical space sometimes. We had to restructure some of the classroom spaces last year. We actually added 2 classes. The middle school class spun off from the youth group, and we have a college-age young professional group called the GAP. Thank you to Martha and Tyler for putting those together. But we need teachers. I promise you that everyone at this church has the Bible knowledge to tell children what type of animals went on the ark, to tell them that Jesus is God's son and he loves them. You are all capable of doing this. Probably more capable than I am in a lot of ways. So if you would like to volunteer to teach, or even if you just want to volunteer to assist so that the teacher is not having to lead a parade to the bathroom every time someone has to tinkle, that would be wonderful. We're not teaching complicated doctrine. The lessons are already put together. You don't really, aside from reviewing the material, really the night before, it walks you through it. We're not asking you to do a big time commitment on preparing for the class. If you were interested in teaching, please reach out to me or Dennis or Carolyn or Susan or Martha or Brendan or Tyler or Matthew or Dennis. There's no shortage of people to ask. If you have questions, please ask. Thank you, and please volunteer to teach.
Hey, Frank Bradford here, talking about our mission emphasis. Our life team has been going on in 23, doing a great job, along with building a ramp for someone who needed one to get up to their house, to going to the nursing home and doing our services there on the 3rd Sunday of each month. We've had some outreach programs that we've done to be able to take someone to the doctor. That's been some of our great work to do. But come December the 9th, there were some tornadoes that came through, as you know, one through Clarksville, and then also through the Cumberland Furnace and the White Bluff area. We were able to go and get a couple of families who were in need. Both have lost their trailers, did not have a place to stay, and all of a sudden, things started coming together because of you. And that was, we were able to not only start replacing a trailer, but also replacing a shed and giving someone a place to stay until they are able to get another trailer. So that's been a great work. And because of that, we're going to start in March and begin building a 1,000 square foot house for Miss Lisa. And then we're going to also be able for Miss Patty and Jason to be able to give them materials to go in that little 30 by 20 shed that they built to get them going back and get them ready to move back in, to stay warm and not to have a place not to live in. So those things are what we've been doing. Hopefully we can continue to do that. And I want to thank you so much for all that you've done.
I'm Joey England. I work with facilities here at the church. I wanted to give a brief update of some of the things that we did in 2023 and some of the things that we have online for 2024. In 2023, we remediated where we've had water intrusions in the main building, which everybody remembers that. During the process of doing that, we updated the ramps into the main entrance and installed new handrails. We put in new HVAC systems for the auditorium and the downstairs classrooms. And this year we have some other things going on that are not necessarily visible but have to be done. The roof has to be resecured here on the main building. We're going to put fencing in certain areas just to kind of help contain some of our younger ones to help keep them safe. We are going to have some different projects that we'd like to get done in the fellowship hall, including doing some work in the kitchen and updating some things in there, and going to be making some improvements for new parents, baby changing stations, that type thing. And would love to hear if you have anything else you would like to see added to that list.
I'm Earl Martin. I take care of the security team and do a lot of the minor maintenance or around the church building. As far as security, what we generally do is we make sure the doors are locked while service is going on, and make sure the building is secure while everybody's in worship. It's fairly simple. Generally once a month I check the fire extinguishers. We make sure that the fire alarm system and all is working like properly. And as far as maintenance goes, I can use people on second service for security. If you are interested, just please let me know. Put your name and what weekends you have available for security. The second service is where I do run into some issues. I just try not to use the same people week after week, and to give everybody a break. And the maintenance in what we do here is a lot of times we will walk around and make a list of issues, minor issues that need to be taken care of. If you can do plumbing, electrical, minor, it is all minor stuff. It's no major stuff. We generally contract that out if some of the issues that cannot be handled. So if you can do maintenance work of any kind, just get with me and let me know. I appreciate all your attention and all your help.
Hello, church family. It's Big Al. I'm talking to you this morning about the new building we're going to start in early 2025. Because of my background in building, I helped build many hospitals, hotels, a lot of homes. So Shepherd's asked me to kind of oversee, be the liaison for our family here at church with Jim, who I met a few weeks ago in a meeting with Zion Building, him and his grandson. I was very pleased, and to me, Jim, he's a godly guy, very spiritual guy, who believes he's serving the Lord in what he's doing. and he was real comfortable to talk with. I asked him key questions that I thought I needed to ask, and he answered them very well. The plan is, this is phase one in our meeting, and phase one is making sure that this is what we want. So we made some changes in corridors, doorways, bathrooms, some things just changing. And once we get this all done, phase two will start, and it'll take 3 or 4 months, phase two. But in these phases, we're progressively getting closer to breaking ground to start a new building. Our building will consist of, it'll be a metal building. It will seat a little over 500 people. It will tie into our existing buildings, and we'll have some new work going on in classrooms. Things will change. We'll have more classrooms, more availability, have a place for events. One of our talks with him was our bathrooms up there in the new area, and we're working on them. And Matthew just got some communication back from him, and so those things will carry on until we got them worked out. Once we get them worked out, my plan is to put up an easel or a board in the foyer of our final, so everyone can see it. Everyone can know what it should look like, what's going on. We welcome your questions, your concerns. You want to speak to me or any of the shepherds or Matthew, whatever. We welcome those. Most of all, we welcome your prayers, and be excited. Not that we're in a big building, but we can glorify God with a lot more room, a lot more events, a lot more things could go on here, and we can grow. We want that to have 2 services. We can have one, be a family together. We'll have more classrooms. We can spread out and do different things. And this is just an exciting time, exciting year. And most of this year, I just ask you to be in prayer every day. It comes to your mind. We ask you to talk to the Lord about it. We ask you to talk to the Lord about people you have in mind who would love to come and worship with us. The shepherds are good here. Marcia and I are just sheep. We decided to live out our rest of our time here. We love Burns, love the people, love the blending of the ages, love Matthew and the leadership, and anything we can do to help and honor that, then we're here to do that. So I just want to give you a little update. If you have questions, I'm always available. If you want to look at something, you don't understand something, I'll try to walk you through there. And just an exciting time, and I'm just honored to be asked to do this, and I ask that you pray that I make good decisions, that most of all, that the Lord be glorified in this building, that there is a plan in this building to maybe go ahead and put the structure in for an upper deck if we ever need that. So the shepherds are looking well into the future. We're looking at growing. We're not growing because of numbers. We're growing because we want to be available to serve the Lord and bring many, many, many more sheep, many more brothers and sisters here, and that He be glorified and honored. And I thank you for this time, and pray that you will come to me if you haven't had problems, or if you have praise, or if you just don't understand. And I am open. Thank you. Love you, brothers and sisters.
We had an exciting year last year, and as one of the elders, I am excited to share some of the goals we have for 2024. Financially speaking, one of our big accomplishments last year was paying off our mortgage, which was $3,500 per month. Moving forward in 2024, we have big plans. Of course, the building project is one of them, but it is important that our elders made it a priority to not forsake all the other good things this congregation does. In order to accomplish this, we made some changes in how our budget is structured. Before I jump into the details, let me give you a big picture. Last year, our total budget was set at $300,000, and we collected a little more than $370,000. Now, that did not include any Fifth Sunday contributions. Now, if you recall last year, we split Fifth Sunday contributions 80-20, with 80% going to the building fund and 20% going to the Capital Project Fund. Altogether, in 2023, we collected just under $500,000. Going into 2024, that puts our building fund with a balance of just over $370,000 and our general fund with a balance of just over $60,000. Now, we did use up all of our capital project funds with the water sealing project and the new HVAC units. In addition, our mission account is now just over $4,000. As we ramp up our new building project for 2024, we know we will have to acquire a new loan. Although we do not know exactly how much that loan will be, we are now reaching out to lenders, and in doing so, it is not only important for our lenders, but as an elder that will probably have to sign onto that loan, we want to be comfortable we can sustain any new payment without any special collections. Therefore, the 2024 budget will not have any Fifth Sunday special collections. All 52 Sunday collections will go into the general fund. Now, that does not mean we are not going to continue to save for the new building. We just will not have any special collections. Now, with that said, let me give you some specifics that what you can see in our 2024 budget this year. The total budget for 52 weeks in 2024 will be $475,000. Now, each month we will make a payment or we'll put a deposit into the building fund of $10,000. This is the amount we expect a new loan might cost us. Each month, we will also make a deposit of $2,000 into the Capital Projects Fund. This should help us build that fund back up. In addition, each month we will make a deposit of $3,000 into the mission account. This will fund various mission activities throughout the year. Some of you may recall last year when I got up in front of the congregation and gave a similar presentation. I stated if we do collect more than budgeted, that the elders was considering some other needs that need to be addressed. Since God has shown his blessing on this congregation, and we have collected more than the budgeted, the elders sat down with Matthew and discussed hiring an associate minister. This could be someone that could easily help Matthew or some of the other activities that we do here. So in 2024, in the budget, we have set aside $60,000 annually for this position. Now, at this time, we're not sure when that will get filled, but the money is there when we find the right person. So I've probably already gone over the amount of time Matthew has set aside for me, so I will stop here. I will also mention during class, I will go over the budget in more detail if you're interested. I want to wrap up by saying how thankful I am to be part of a congregation that is so generous and looking forward to what we can accomplish in 2024.